By the 19th century, when Europeans had heard about it, it was already in its decadence. It was kind of a dusty old town, not much there anymore.
That's what I think of
But
it.
the myth was bigger than itself. And so there were tons of like European explorers who had like the mission of going to find Timbuktu, and that like they were killed by the inhabitants of the cities of like of Timbuktu and like the surroundings.
Wow.
So that like.
Well, what made you want to go there?
I don't know. I don't know why I went.
It must have been something.
I know.
Well,
it
was part of your studies, right?
Yeah.
It had to do with the project.
Sort of. I mean, I like didn't study Africa or like development, third world development at all at school at all.
Well, what was
studying American sociology, but I wanted to be somewhere like where I could speak French, and I think that like I realized that I knew nothing about like that continent and the cultures there, and like I'm definitely interested in like the problem of development in those countries, which was the topic of like the seminar there.
So why didn't you enjoy yourself? Just because you weren't making connections?
Yeah, like it's like the gap between like the first world and the third world is like so hard to bridge between the individuals. Like I just felt like a lot of people were trying to take advantage of me, or
I'm sure they were.
like we're just like planets apart in terms of like feminism, or like
how could it be anything else, right?
Just like the way that like men treat you as a female is just like that, like all the men there were just insupportable, like with like 5 exceptions. Like
they were what?
I remember. Just totally like insufferable.
Insufferable.
Yeah, that's right.
Insufferable.
Yeah, just constantly coming on or whatever.
It's horrible.
Sort of the way Italian men are famously like, you know.
I was in Italy, and this is
this is not like Italy. No.
But was it scary?
Especially because like I stood out. There were like no white people in this town I was in. So,
What?
like,
Now wait a minute. Were you there all by yourself?
Right.
we were with 18. I was with 18 Americans went on this program together.
Okay. What was so? It was officially sanctioned by Yale, right?
Yeah.
And what was the It wasn't Yale students. It was just from all over, and Yale just partakes of that in terms of giving credit for it.
And did you connect with the other 18 people?
Yeah, because we were like also alienated.
And they were all alienated.
Well, wasn't there any strength in numbers? The fact that you were part of a group that you weren't at the. I mean, you probably couldn't go out by yourself very much in this environment, could you?
Well, I was staying with a family, so like ideally my family would have taken care of me and taken me out with them and introduced me to their friends and stuff.
That was the initial idea.
Yeah, but I was with like 2 teenage girls who like just watched TV like 6 hours a day, like were obsessed with soap operas and like didn't really.
That was the family that you lived with?
In short, Africa sucked.
Yeah.
You mean the host home had 2 teenage girls, and they were just totally vapid. They
just like really enjoyed watching really bad TV and not talking.
Right.
I would just get really bored there.
Did they get Gossip Girl there?
They got this like weird show like
John, I insist
sex, drugs in Las Vegas or something.
John, I want you to put the fan on full when you're doing that frying, please. It's all the way to the left.
It's all the way up to the house.
Right when you turn it on. Thank you.
No.
We've been sort of vegan lately, so we don't like.
No, it's not a vegan thing. It's that when you cook a meal, it shouldn't take over the whole house.
Well, you got to use the hood. That's what I'm saying.
Haven't you been using the hood?
Well, the last time Johnny fried fish,
I'm talking to
it was turned down and it didn't help, and I saw the smoke billowing up.
This time, I'm talking about the last time. Hasn't he been using it while he's been cooking the fish?
Right now? It was on low.
That is the change. You're sitting here though, right?
Yeah, I'm just taking my movie now.
Well, darling,
so it just was like a bomb. I mean, like there was nothing. You never didn't get to interact with the. It seems so romantic and mysterious, and instead it was just like dumb.
Romantic, no.
like the classes were really dumb. Like I didn't.
That you were supposed to attend classes while you were there?
Yeah.
Was it in a school?
No, like we had our own classroom, all the Americans did, and we invited professors to come talk to us.
And who were these professors? From Timbuktu?
Well, from all over. I mean, we were in Bamako, the capital of Mali, so there's a lot of universities there, so we've got professors. We also have, like, random people who were really terrible teachers, like, I don't know, like NGO workers or doctors, like people who had no pedagogy who have to come talk to us for 2 hours. And also, like, no one spoke French other than, like, 4 of us. So, like, everyone was really struggling to understand the lessons. And, like,
The lessons were all in French?
Yeah, and so, like, the professors would just go really slowly.
Oh, gosh. So you're sitting there drumming your fingers a little bit.
So did you feel like crying and just like jumping off the bridge and there were no bridges or anything?
Yes.
How long were you there for?
4 months.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Oh, that looks beautiful, John.
Yes, it's a beautiful job. Beautiful. Yeah, I know.
But I think that, like,
I do the same thing every day.